Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be working on one of my orders, and I just wanted to come on and show you guys what I was working on. This is actually going to be an order for a teenager. So if you're interested in the video, let's get into this video. Okay, let's go ahead and get started here. The first thing we're going to use is this little basket here. And I purchased this basket from Ross. The next item we're going to use is this little backpack. And I purchased this, I think I purchased this from Burlington. The next thing I'm going to use is this little eyeshadow palette, and it's the Strawberry Shortcake brand. And this is, let's see if I can open it. And this is what it looks like on the back. These are the colors inside of the palette. Okay, the next thing I'm going to use is a fresh strawberry facial mask. And I'm going to use a Juicy Couture, I guess it's a scented, it's a sheet mask. So this is what these two look like. This came in a pack of, I want to say like 8, and this was already in my inventory. This, I think I purchased this one from the Dollar Tree, not recently, just something I already had in my inventory. I purchased these from the Dollar Tree. I purchased this little lip gloss set from Ross. Bath and Body Works. The Strawberry Pound Cake Body Cream, and the Strawberry Pound Cake Mist. And then I have this Pot of Gold Hershey's Chocolate, and I purchased this from DG. I purchased this hand sanitizer from DG as well. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. First, we're going to start off with our little basket, and we're going to take some tissue paper, and we're going to go over this brown paper. I'm going to take one more sheet and I'm going to put over this because it's, I don't want to see that paper at all. And I don't know if it's because this basket is extremely light and I can really see the paper for some reason in this basket. So let's make sure I don't want to see that. Okay, let's go ahead and take our little bag, and we're going to take our little bag and we're going to put our bag right here. I want to try to place the bag inside of there because what I want to do is get our little candy in the back of it, because this teenager loves chocolate. She don't really like any of the other types of chocolate that much, but she goes crazy for chocolate, so we gotta give her some chocolate. And thank God I had these already in my inventory from DG. I think it was after Valentine's Day. So what I'm doing now is I'm going to take the chocolate and I'm gonna put it right back here, guys. Let's see, this little strap came loose. So let's go ahead and put this inside of here. gonna be, it looks like a very tight fit, but that's fine. And this is what it's going to look like in the back. And this is our front. I don't know if I'm gonna put any tape or anything on here, so I'm probably going to fish line this around so that it can stand up straight. So let me go ahead and start working with the gift a little bit, and we'll get back to that part. But most likely I am going to fish line this on. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take our lip gloss and I'm going to put our lip gloss right here. And I want to try to squeeze it in here I want to squeeze it as much as possible, because what I'm trying to do is put a little piece of this under the handle so that it stays. So let me work with that a little bit. And see, like what I'm saying is I'm going to squeeze it down enough because I'm trying to get it under my handle a little bit so that it stays. And so when I fish line it on, all of it will just stay in place. Okay, so this is what our little gift is looking like so far. Has such a cute little bow on here, and it also has this little bracelet too that she can take off and use. But it's all attached to the zipper, so maybe it's just supposed to be on there for like decoration or something. But this is going to be for a teenager. And I just wanted to come on and show you what I'm working on. So if you're struggling with making gifts for teenagers, maybe this right here might help. All right, so let's go ahead and carry on. The next thing I'm going to do, and this is the eyeshadow palette. I purchased this right here from Ross. All right. And like I said, I'm going to fish line this around so all of the items will stay in place. I'm not going to put any tape or any glue dots on this just as of yet. The fish line is going to be my main thing. What I'm probably going to do is put a little bit of glue dots on the bottom of these when I put these inside of here. But right now I'm working on placement, guys. Haven't put this together. Everything's by eye today. Usually I try to put one together off camera, but today I didn't do that. Okay, let's see what else we're gonna put in here. So for the sides here, we have a little hole here. Right now I'm still working on placement. I will secure those down. So I think I'm gonna stick our face mask, strawberry face mask in here to cover up this little hole over here. And I want this one in here. I don't have to have this one in here, but I want it in here due to my customer's budget. So let me go ahead and put some glue dots on here because I know how I want them to lay. So we can go ahead and do that now. So I want glue dots or tape? Let's do glue dots. And this is the strawberry pound cake scent from Bath and Body Works. And thank God I already had this stuff here in my inventory because, well, actually I had everything in my inventory except for the basket, I think. But this came from This came from, I think it was Ross or Burlington. This came from Burlington, Bath and Body Works products. So, okay. Now, let's see here. I may take tape if I need to and apply these and put it here to put these two together, maybe. But if not, I'll carry on. I'm just working on my placement right now. But I will be fish tying this stuff together because I do not want it moving in the gift. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and fish tie it now. Fish tie. Fish line. I don't know why I'm saying fish tie, but okay. Okay, there we go right here. Just looking for the end of it. And like I said, what I'm gonna do is just tie this all the way around just to hold it in place. If you're doing something like this, you wanna make sure you have fish line that could withstand some endurance of pulling it. When you pull on the fish line, you want to make sure it's a fish line that can handle all that. I want that to stay down in there, just like that. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take the fish line and I'm going to go in between the little handles. And we're just gonna tie it in the back, y'all. Fish line can be a little tedious if you're first starting off with it, or even if you've been doing it for a while, it can still get tedious. So don't get annoyed with it. I like it because it keeps your items in your gifts secured, and it just helps the gift all around. Okay, I'm gonna pull that. You wanna use a transparent. Make sure your fish line is transparent. You see how I'm pulling this and it's not popping? And that's because the fish line that I use, it's a thicker fish line, so it's going to withstand, when I pull it, it's gonna withstand that because it's thicker, and it'll hold your items in place that way. So let me put a couple knots on here and we'll carry on, guys. That's all I'm doing is I'm just putting some knots on here. And then I'm gonna cut it off. You just go in the back here and you just take it and you pull it. Every time you pull it, it's gonna make it tighter. And cut it just like that. And when I cut it, what I do is I take me a piece of tape. This is just a little step that I do just to humor myself a little bit to make sure that the fish line does not come off. So I think I can use a small piece of tape. Okay, so that's what it's looking like in the back. When I fish lined it all together, it made it stand up straight. So that's what I was saying, that I was gonna fish line all this stuff around inside of the gift, just like that. And you wanna make sure you hear that boing sound. Boing. That little sound that, you know, when something is tight, how it has that little sound. You wanna make sure you, and what it did was it went up under here, up under the little crease here, and then it went all the way around, and it actually held this little mass, it held that on. So what I'm gonna do with this one is I'm gonna take this one and put it back in there, but I'm gonna put some glue dots or tape on the back of that to adhere it to the other one. So let me go ahead and do that. Right now I'm just folding my little flaps back to keep the gift looking more professional. And I'll show you what I mean when I say that. So what I do is I take the top part that the store hangs on the hooks in the store to hang it up, and then I fold it down and tape it down or glue dot it down, and then what that does is it makes your gifts look a little bit more professional. So let me go ahead and put this one in, and this one is just gonna adhere to the other one, guys. All right. This gift here, any teen would love, and it's a gift that you don't have to just do for Easter time, you know. This is actually going to be an Easter gift, but to be honest, this is basically a all occasion gift. You can use this gift any time of the year. And I thought it was so cute with the little strawberry theme because the backpack has like little strawberries, and it has like the little bow ties that's in now. So it has all of that inside of there. And on her little ribbon here that ties, that makes the zipper that you zip with, it has little, what are those? Little ribbons and something, look like strawberries on there. This is going to be real, this is really nice for a teen. So I just wanted to show you one of my teen gifts that you can use any time of the year. It does not matter if you're giving it to a family member, if you're giving it to a neighbor, if you just want to tell someone thank you, you can use this gift for that. So I just wanted to share this particular gift, and this is what it's looking like on the side. And like I said, the fish line is holding this one on. And what I did was I put glue dots on the back of this one to adhere it to this, so that it does not touch the bag. Or any tape or anything doesn't touch the bag. Okay, the next item we're going to use is I have these little sanitizers from DG, and this is a Strawberry Shortcake one. So the theme of this basket is strawberries and ribbons. So that's why I chose the actual basket, this color, and all of that. So let's go ahead and get this stuff in here, and we're gonna call it a day, y'all. So let me take some glue dots, and I'm gonna stick on the bottom of there here, and we're gonna put this in here, y'all. I don't want to get nothing on the ribbon, so slide the ribbon there, and I'm pulling the ribbon over here, and I'm just gonna put this in here, y'all. And the glue dots will hold the actual hand sanitizer in place. And so the next thing we have left is we have this little hot and cold eye pads, and you put these on your eyes to help with the puffiness. If you have dark circles, sometimes I get those. They can be hereditary. A lot of people think they come from lack of sleep. Yes, they come from lack of sleep, but not always. Some people, they get a lot of sleep and they still have them. So it's really like what my doctor told me, it was like the blood vessels is so close to the skin that's up under my eye. It's really, really thin. You know, some people's eye is like a little thicker, so you don't see theirs. So what happens is when the blood vessels fill up up under the skin, that's what makes it dark. So that's something that I just wanted to share, because most people think it's when people get tired. Yes, you can get them when you're tired, like I said, but I just wanted to share that in case you didn't know that little tip. So let's go ahead and put these in, and like I said, these hot and cold iPads will help with that. You put them in the freezer, and you put them on your eyes for when you wake up or when you lay down if you want. And these truly work. They help. I'm not gonna say they take it away completely, but they do help. So if you suffer with that like I do, maybe that might help you as well. So what I'm gonna do is, this is the little hook part that hangs over in the store. I'm gonna just fold that back because I don't wanna see that in my gift. So let me go ahead and tape that so you can't see that. I was even thinking about having surgery for it because I just don't like it. And sometimes when I don't have my glasses on, you know, you could really see it. If you know me, you know that sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not. Like sometimes you can really see them and sometimes you can barely see them. I do wear a concealer to help with that, but I was thinking about having a procedure done, and what they do is they put like fillers inside of here to help with that, like a cosmetic thing. You know, if that bothers you, you know, because it bothers me, so I'm just sharing. So what I'm gonna do is put some glue dots on the bottom of here. And we gonna adhere this to the bottom of this, y'all. This little bike is so cute. I'm trying not to cover it up. It's so adorable. I'm trying to stick these down in there a little bit because I don't want to cover up the bike. See the little bike she's on, so adorable. Okay, you guys, now that we've all put all of our items in, I'm gonna go ahead and put our shred in. Let me show you the shred that I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this shred here, and it says bows and sparkles, and it has like little butterflies and all of that inside of here, little hearts and everything. And I purchased this shred here from Burlington for $3.99. So let me go ahead and put some shred in here, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna need my double-sided tape, but let's go ahead and put a little bit in just in case. And the only thing that the double-sided tape does is it helps hold the shred in. That's it. You don't have to do this step, but it's a little step I like to do. I just try to show you what I do. You can choose to use it at your own discretion if you want. I'm just going all the way around. You don't need that much. I'm just gonna fill in all those little holes, and then we'll clean it up a little bit. This is some pretty shred. Beats that other shred that I was using in my other video. Oh. I don't know if you didn't see that video, but it was some shred that I did not like. I still have some of it, but I don't know if I'm gonna be using that. Maybe in my kids' gifts, in the smaller kids' gifts, I guess. I don't know. I just don't care for it at all. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, and like I said, I'm just putting shred in all the holes. Make sure you're using your shred as a filler and not a builder. And what I mean by that, you don't want to just take a whole bunch of shred and put down in a gift and to try to hold your items up. You want to be making sure you put that paper that I use, the hard paper that I use, that brown paper. Some people use newspaper. Some people use foam. Some people use other stuff. You just want to make sure you're putting something else in your gift to help hold your items up and not using all your shred to do that. It's all in your preference, guys. Just don't be wasting your shred, putting all your shred in the bottom of a gift. Don't do that. Because you don't want to be wasting your money. You want to be saving your money as much as you can. Okay, let me clean this up a little bit and we'll carry on, y'all. Okay, now that we've got the shred in, this is what it looks like all the way around. Cute little tassel on there. Little tassel here. It matches the little bag perfectly. Okay, let's go ahead and let me get the bow. Okay, you guys, I said I was gonna come back on and show you the bow. And this is what it looks like with the bow. Cute little sheer bow. I think any teenager would love this. So just wanted to come back on and show you what the bow looks like. If you're new to my channel, please consider like, comment, and subscribing. I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. If you're one of my oldest, thank you so much for tuning back in to another video. If you feel so inclined, please hype the video up, because what that does is it pushes my video out into the YouTube world. Until the next video, you guys, you have a safe and wonderful day. Bye-bye.